Yo, what is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only X-Men Beats, and today we're gonna be talking about the new Battlefield game, Battlefield Hardline. I'm just gonna share my thoughts on it and hear you guys' thoughts. What you think about this new Battlefield game? But first things first, you guys are watching some Titanfall, of course, on the PC, and we're playing some Hardpoint on one of the newer maps called War Games. Now, War Games is probably one of the best maps that this game has to offer, and all the maps in this game, for the most part, are pretty decent. I mean, there are some more ones, I should say, certain ones that I enjoy more than others, but for the most part, really, most of the maps are good for the most part, but this one is one of the best because you're actually in a training simulator right now. Like, this whole battle that you're going through is all in the training simulator, so you can see like holograms and stuff, and it has a lot of parkour into it, and it's just a unique look than the other multiplayer maps. So I gotta say this map is one of the better ones, and all in all the maps from the DLC look pretty good, and you can still find games too. If you're one of those people that was wondering like, hey, I play this on PC, is it worth getting the DLC? I say it's worth getting the DLC if you're a Titanfall fan. But if you've really been enjoying the game, go ahead and spend it. You know, it's only what, $10 for 3 maps. So I mean, no, I say it's more than worth it because you'll be paying, normal DLC is $15 for 4 maps, so you're just paying $5 less for 3 maps, and you can still find games for the most part. I was finding some DLC lobbies. So if you're a Titanfall fan, you're wondering about getting the DLC, last I played, you was able to find DLC games just easy. But anyways, let's get on to the actual topic at hand. EA's revealed shooter. Now, as you guys know, I made a few videos, if you aren't new here, some of you guys know that I made a few videos speculating if, or what I should say, the next shooter was going to be, because EA has not revealed their fall shooter for this year. Some people would speculate that it might be a new Medal of Honor, which was highly unlikely. Some people would speculate that it might be Homefront or Crisis or something, but the more likely chance of it was Battlefield, because there was already rumors going around. Some people didn't think it was going to be Battlefield so fast, but turns out, yep, it's another Battlefield game, Battlefield Hardline. Now, you ever go see the trailer, go watch the trailer. I'm sure it's up there somewhere. I hear EA is trying to take down the trailers because supposedly this trailer was leaked. So it wasn't actually released by them, but it was leaked, and I heard they was trying to actually take down some of the trailers. But I'm pretty sure you will find it somewhere. And supposedly, to add another note, I should say, supposedly the trailer is 6 months old. I'm not sure how true that is, but according to YouTubers like Level Cap, apparently the trailer was 6 months old. So visuals of the game modes and guns and all that can't be easily changed. No, 6 months is a long time to change some stuff. But anyways, I like the whole cops and robbers theme to the game. I think that is a nice change of pace, kind of going for that whole payday type style thing, because let's face it, military shooters have been kind of getting stale a little bit, and most things that developers have been trying to change is mostly just timelines. You know, either playing a future, the past, or distant future, or something like that, and it just ends up feeling like the same stuff. So I like how they're going for a different theme with this game, as far as, you know, the whole cops and robbers theme. Because I mean, let's face it, you know, at one time in your life when you were a little kid, you must have played cops and robbers with your friends, whether it was real life or on video games. So I think it's kind of cool that we're actually going to be able to experience that. But I'll have to say this, I'm not sure how long the lasting appeal would be, only because it's a different type of theme game. You're already kind of taking a risk when you kind of, you know, do something different, because gamers always ask for change, but a lot of times it seems like gamers don't want change. You know, they sit there and they go on the internet crying for change and stuff, but as soon as they get the change, they're like, oh, what the fuck is this shit, you know, and they start complaining and all that stuff. So I mean, I'm not sure how long it would last, but I do say that the theme seemed interesting. Look at that right there. Killed both of those guys and blew myself up. You know what? It was down worth it because I got a double kill. Down freaking worth it. Anyways, other than the whole cops versus robber theme, I do like how it looks like it's going to be focused on more urban combat. I mean, obviously that makes more sense for a cops versus robbers type game. So you're going to be inside buildings, rescuing hostages, robbing banks and stuff like that. So I do like that. And I also like that The vehicles, I think they look pretty cool. I mean, there's the one part where this guy is riding a sports bike in the trailer, which is obviously cool, or riding a sports bike in Battlefield 4, or Battlefield, I should say. Who would have thought that would freaking happen? So I do like that. And some of the light armored vehicles that look like you can they're gonna have mounted turrets on there. So everything kind of seems to really fit that whole cops versus robber theme. Now, with that being said, though, due to EA's and the Frostbite's engine's recent track record, I think us Battlefield fans have a lot to worry about, because Battlefield Hardline could easily become the next Battlefield 4 or even Medal of freaking Honor Warfighter. I mean, I don't know if we would get to that extreme, but Battlefield 4, as you guys know, was a buggy mess at launch and still is a buggy mess. Battlefield 3 was a buggy mess at launch. I mean, obviously it's a whole lot better now, but at launch it was pretty bad. And yes, I know some people are going to make the argument that, hey, multiplayer games are kind of hard to sit there and get bug free as possible, but with that argument I say yes, yeah, it's kind of hard to get some multiplayers bug free, but there's a difference between having some bugs like Titanfall did and having like just a plate full of bugs, you know, having roaches, beetles, you know, all sorts of freaking shit, bees, wasps, water bugs, you know, that's what Battlefield 4 is. It's just infested with freaking bugs. So there is a difference with that right there, and Hardline could easily be that way, and it probably will be too. We all know that EA is all about meeting that deadline and getting that money. They do not play when it comes to money. They want it as fast as they can get it, and they want lots of it. So I don't know if we should have much confidence. I know that Battlefield 4 has those CTE servers, which are pretty much like test servers, if you will. They can implement certain fixes and patches before it goes to the general masses to see if the patches are good or not. But I don't know if those CTE servers should give us confidence. I know some people are saying that Battlefield 4 has been a huge improvement with those CTE servers, but I don't know. I don't know if that would really reflect on how Battlefield Hardline is going to be when it comes out at launch. But anyways, you guys let me know in the comments, how do you feel about Battlefield Hardline? Do you think that it has the potential to be a really fun game, or do you think it's going to flop on its ass, it's going to get boring fast? You guys let me know in the comments, and I'll be talking to you guys next time. Laters.